for another live video lectures of Python learning in English language in an easy way. We are following w3schools.com tutorial. I hope you are getting basic concepts clear, and this is what we want. It's a best platform, Bukhari Information Technology System platform, and you are learning all the basic concepts of which has been explained beautifully in w3school.com. If you are new, new user or you're a new learner, uh, kindly subscribe to our channel and also press bell icon to get notification in time in the future whenever we go live. And if you are new, you may go back if you don't have concepts about the basics. This is the ninth lecture, and you go through that playlist of which is on this channel and see from the beginning. But today, Python strings method, we are going to cover it. And we have already started it, and this is our next lecture about Python methods. From capitalize to tell is upper. Yes, we have so far gone through these methods, uh, and today we are going to start with join method. Let's start it. Join. Join is the element of an attribute to the end of string. Okay, then it means that we can join, at the end of the string, and we see and run it. Let's see. Here it is. We are going to explain this method because in detail, and this is the beauty of wschool.com tutorial, that it's a very easy, and also whenever it needs it explained in a great manner and in a beautiful manner, so that we may learn in an easy way. So Python string join method is here. So the example joins all atoms in a tuple in a string using a hash character as separator. Here you can see that uh, my tuple, as we know about the tuple, is John, Peter, and Vicky, and is a tuple just like array of multiple. There are four data structure of data types which contains multiple values. One is list, other is tuple, and third is you know dictionary, and then sets. So all have different purpose for it. You may go to the lectures, and we will cover all these topics. So here it is. My tuple is John, Peter, Vicky. This is a tuple has been contains John and Peter and Vicky are strings, but my tuple is of class tuple, and x is equal to hash dot join my tuple. Okay. So what is its result? Let's run it out. Here it is. You may see that. Now in this program, you can clearly see that after x that join my tuple, after each value hash has been added to it. That's why we are joining it. That's the purpose of join function. I hope you got it. John, Peter, Vicky was a tuple, is array, contains multiple values, but x is equal to hash dot, hash is to string type dot join my tuple. No, because we can join that have same value, and here John, starting from John, then hash has been used as separator, and then Peter, and then separator hash. We can give any value to it in a string format. Here we can also give something steric. Here we can see that as a separator to use this join function, and now hash will be replaced with steric. Here we can see that as John and Peter, and then Vicky. All these names have been separated with steric. I hope you have understood clearly. So let me go back. Here it is. Definition and uses. The join method takes all atoms in a table and joins them into one string. That's good. And a string must be a separator. Okay. I hope you got it. String dot join attribute is syntax, and parameter values is one attribute, means require any other object where all the returned values are strings. That's good. We have seen that we must give something to join method here, like with a my tuple, because it's iterable, because it contains multiple value. Iterable means that something which has multiple values, and we may go through from 0 to end, because indexing starts from 0 to end. Three values here indexing my tuple is of three. It's iterable, we call it. So clearly here, more example we are going to explain about it, about these examples. Join all items in a dictionary into a string using the word test as a separator. That's good. Here it is, my diction. Uh, we will explain about dictionaries in future lectures, but to address this, you know, program, we are going to explain to you. My dict is equal to, because in curly bracket is a dictionary. Name is a value and John is key. Name value and key value concept is in dictionary. Name is John and second country is Norway. And then my separator is equal to test. Okay. Now, here we are going to x is equal to my separator. That will test dot join. So we will, join test as a separator. Let's see in dictionary. What is the result? Here it is name test country. Okay. Why? Because we are name, after that we are separating with the test country. Name test country, and similarly, uh, when we are calling my date, it is only, name and country is separated by test, something word which we have given by separator. And I hope you got it. But you will get further explanation and understanding when we will study about dictionary. Here it is. It is uh, in lists and tuples. Here it is, list tuples and sets and dictionary. Here it is. We will study it, and then you will grasp the concept. But here, for this program understanding, you must know that we can separate through join function. Through we are giving a separator. My separator test is a separator, and now when we are accessing that dictionary, and it is separating name, which is a key to from the country, Norway. Okay, so with test, and we have seen the result. When using a dictionary as an attribute, the returned values are the key, not the values. Here it is. I have already told you this is a name. It is called the key, and then John is a value. Okay, name is the key, and John is the value. Country is the key. Norway is the value. That's why it is only returning the key, name or country as separated by test in between. I hope you got it. Next, uh, after join as a L just, returns a left justified version of a string. Let's go for the details. Here it is. Example: return a 20 characters long left justified version of the word banana. Okay, I recall your memory when you use Microsoft Word. There are options for aligning purpose, center, left aligned, right aligned, and that's the concept. But here uh, uh, we are using less L just function. How it does work, we are going to explain to you. Here it is. Text txt is a banana, and text dot left at 25. Return a 20 character long left justified version of the words banana, and X is my favorite fruit. Okay. Now, what will happen? Let's see. Here it is. Dear students, learners, first of all, it is a banana. So it will write banana at the leftmost, is written as a banana. Then there, because it contains how many characters? Six. Now there will be 14 spaces. Okay. And then is my favorite fruit will be written. That's why it's a left justified as, because banana is at the leftmost side. Okay, and starting from leftmost side, it's a left justified. Okay, and then there's a break of 14 spaces, because For banana contains, 6 characters, means six space has been covered by the banana itself, but 14 are left, and 14 will be blank spaces, and then is my favorite, has been written. In this way, I'll just, justification does work. I hope you got it. Okay, in the result, there are actually 14 white spaces to the right of the word banana. That's good. Here it is. That's what I explained to you earlier, and I hope you got it too. Okay, if you are new to our this channel, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and press bell icon so that you may get a notification whenever we go live for such kind of lectures in future too. And if you have any question, you may ask through comments, and at the end we will give you our contact WhatsApp number and email. You may also contact us for any question and query or some explanation about this lecture or previous lecture we have given to you. We have given so far 8th lecture. This is a 9th lecture, a live video lecture, Python learning in English language. Definition uses the LGIS method where left align the string using specified character spaces default as the fill character. Now, because we were discussing about the left justified only, and so we have discussed about space, but we may give some characters, okay, to fill those spaces. That's important. Here it is. Syntax, you may see syntax string dot ljust, and length is how many spaces it contains for justification. For example, if you have 20, but if we want a static must be filled, then if we ignore it, the space will be by default will be, you can overtake all those spaces after something, some text has been written. Now, if we give a hash or something, static, then it will override those spaces and will fill, you know, uh, those spaces. And let justification. Here it is. What is the parameter values? Parameter is the length. The description is required, the length of the return strings. That's it. And character, optional. It's optional. A character to fill the missing space to the right of the string. Okay. Because it's a left justified, first of all, the complete string will be written like banana, and previously we have seen that. And then there will be some, character which we assign in that parameters of in this sentence we have seen that length of stack character, and it will fill accordingly. If we don't give anything, just we have seen earlier, it will automatically, will be filled with spaces. More example, using the letter O as the padding character. Okay, now we are filling spaces, with O characters. Okay, and let's see. Here it is. We are going to run it. Here it is, banana, and then there are 14 O. Oh, we are filling it instead of spaces. There are, 14 uh, O's. Why? Because in here we are 20 is the length of total space it contains, and 0 is filling after the string. String is banana, text is variable, and it can string banana, and it is left justifier. L justifier function starts from leftmost and then move forward. I hope you got it. If you have any question, you may ask me. And here, instead of 14, we may give some any value. And here I'm going to start with. Here you may give 25, 24, and instead of writing O, we are going to give static, and you will see that. And what is its result? Banana will be at the leftmost, and then it will cover it will cover only six, out of 24 length value of space and memory. But after that, it will cover 18 are the static. You can count it out, and I hope you will be entering as well. And it's really, you know, uh, really very important to understand this concept, because whenever you will be formatting a long, a program in future in Python programming, it's a mandatory. If you want to, you have a, you want to have a left justification. After that, you want to fill something, and in this way, you may do it, and it will be great. I hope you got it, and we move forward. So we have reached at the end of this L justification method, and I hope you got uh, the concept clear, and we move forward and we go back. Here it is L justification. Now is a lowercase. Convert a string into lowercase. I think we have already used this case, this function earlier as well, but let's run it and go into details as we did for previous methods of strings. Here it is Python string lower method. Lowercase the string. Text is equal to hello, my friends. You can see that variable text txt has been assigned hello, my friends. All the uh, words, all the characters, mostly are, just like in friends, are capital, H is capital, and some are small as well, but small will remain the same. But all the capital letters, characters will be converted into lower, txt dot lower, and print text, and variable x has been assigned. Hello, my friend. All the characters will be small, in small character. Okay, we can call it small letters. Okay, let's run it. I hope you get it. Here it is. Hello, my friends. Txt is equal to txt variable which contains a string of hello, my friends, in which h is a capital, and friends words have all the letters have as okay, all the letters are in capital, and now lower function dot lower in txt will convert it to all the letter of capital letter smaller, and smaller will remain the same because it have no effect because it is already in the format of lower. That is the purpose of the dot lower function. I hope you got it. And definitely uses the lower method returns a string where all lowercase and symbols and numbers are ignored. That's good because it is working on the characters, capital and character. But it will ignore if we give some other symbol, special like dash, something else, or numbers, digits, etc. It will ignore it. And what is syntax? String dot lower. Here you can see that string dot lower. It is syntax basically how to write this program. No parameter required, and you may go for further tutorial Python string and Python modified strings. You can see further if you want to get some further information about these things. But we may go back and see another method is a L strip. It has a left trim version of the string. Okay, trimming is something cutting from some part of a string, and but it will return the left trim version. Okay, how does it work? Let's see in details. Example: remove spaces to the left of the string. Here it is. You will see that it's a very important. Take xt is equal to and banana, and we will see that, and text that L strip. Okay, okay, print of all fruits. Okay, and then comma, and then X is after L strips, and then is my favorite. That's good. How does it work? Does it work? See it. We will run it. No, it will remove all. No, here. First of all, we want to run it. Then you will further get information about that. Okay. Okay, you will see that here. Text is equal to banana. Now, banana can after a single double quotation string. There are many spaces. How many spaces? I am going back. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, one, two. Oh, sorry. Here it is. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the way. This is the main, format. The five, spaces are there, but L strip will from the left side it will trim all these spaces. Okay, and and will come out some banana and space. Right, most five spaces are there, and similarly when we print it of all fruits and here we can see again we can run it and. I hope you got it. Here it is of all fruit bananas, and now there is no space after fruits. Only one single, standard, uh, space is there for separation, and after comma it's by default, one space for separation in print function all fruits, then there will be a single space and banana. All the space has been omitted or all the space has been trimmed, and then after banana five space because after in right direction in right side there are also same space five, but uh, they will they will be there because this function only is for left side trimming of any spacing or something else. Okay, I hope you got it. Then is my favorite. Definitely use it. We see that the L strip method removes any leading character. Space is the default leading character for to remove. Okay, uh, because we have seen that we are given banana. Now it will removes all the white spaces before banana left from left side. Okay, this is a default leading character. It's called leading character because from that string, the spaces are the leading character here. String is a character. Character option is set of character to remove as leading character. Okay, we can remove any leading characters. Here it is. We can remove other character like here commas or some thing we can remove as well. Let's see and how it does it work. Here it is. Text L strip. We are dot asw. What will happen? Let's see. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. 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 Text is equal to this one and banana and dot asw. Okay. So it removed all the spaces in the left of the banana and it has given result of banana. That's very important concept to understand here. You are seeing that the L strip method, and if we uh, you know uh, give something within quote comma and then we are giving full stop and then ASW. It means all these characters. Remember, all these characters to the left of banana will be removed, and we are giving it to a parameter. I hope you got it. There's no difficulty in that, and you will understand that comma and full stop and ASW. There are these are the characters ASW, SSAAW, and then ASW. Here ASW written. All these will be in the front, in the left side of banana will be removed, and this is the purpose of this program or function method. So here it is. We have reached at the end of this, L strip method. Dear students, next is make trans. Okay, returns the translation table to be used in translation. Okay, let's see first what we see. It's detail. Here it is how to make table. You know that rows and columns. Create a mapping table and use it in the translate method to replace any S character with a P character. Here it is. Text is equal to hello Sam. Okay, my table str and make trans S for P. Okay, and print text dot translate my table. Let's run it. What is its output? And I will explain to you in program. Okay, here it is. Now we are txt is a hello Sam is a string which has been assigned to the variable txt. Now we are creating my table. My table is variable is str. string dot make trans. We are translating something, making. We are replacing s for p. It's a make trans function, and str dot make trans s for p. Okay, wherever it finds, uh, s, it will be replaced with p. So print text dot translate. Now we will translate it, and what will we get? My table hello Pam. Okay, it was hello Sam, but after mapping, make translation, we have given parameter to it, and now when we pass it to translate function, it will give hello Pam. And I hope you got it. It's a very easy and to understand. And if there is a question, you may ask me. Text is a variable, and my table is str string dot make trans s for p. This is a format. This is syntax. We may replace. It means translate it s for p, and p will override s. You can call it another way. And then we are in the print function text dot translate of my table. My table is a variable which has been given the option. Whenever we text dot translate, then hello Sam is the is being translated through my table. My table has already been defined here. Here it is, my table, and it is given. We will replace this word for that word. Okay, I think you got it, and we may also try it for other words as well. Here we can see if we want, you know, he, sorry, capital E, for something G. So what happens? Let's see. When it works, or it works only on single character, or you know, here it is jello instead of hello. It is written jello Sam. Okay. In this way, you may translate, uh, and make your mapping here of doing and using this function. So, definition using the make transfer method returns a mapping table that can be used with the translate method to replace specified character. We have already seen it. And move ahead is what is syntax. STR dot make trans x y or z, and it's its method. And then parameter value, what is required if only one parameter specified. This has to be dictionary describing how to perform the replace. Just we have seen that. Here it is x s for p string that make trans. Okay. If two or more parameters are specified, this parameter has to be a string specifying the character you want to replace. That's good. If we want to replace it, and we are using an x, just we x is something which we are going to replace it. Okay, and similarly, it must be in the variable, and first of all, then it may be mapped. Okay, is eligible for translating. Okay, and y optional string with the same length as character parameter x. Each character in the first parameter will be replaced with the corresponding character in the second. Remember that it will replace first character. Okay, if there are multiple s characters, then it will only from starting from left and moving to the right. It whenever it encounters s, it only replaces that with the given value. For example, p was there and left other. Option string describing which character to remove from the original string. Okay. Now it may also describe it, and we can give a z as well. So let's see another example. Yes, use a mapping table to replace many characters. Here it is. We may give multiple values for mapping here. We see that text is a variable has been highest Sam is a string has been given to text variable. Now x is equal to MSA and y is equal to ETO. Okay, I know we are going to make a trans table. Okay, mapping table make trans x for y, MSA and ETO. So okay, how to how it will recognize? Let's see. Now here M will be replaced with E, and similarly you see here, and S will be replaced with J, because here Y is the values which will be replaced in x. Okay, this is the purpose of my table, and whenever we go, and then a will be o, so will be replaced with o. And let's see here. Hi Sam. Now we have seen that H will remain same, I will remain same. Then S has been input. It will be replaced with J. Parallel, you can see that, and I hope you got it. S will be replaced with J, and then you see A uh, will be oh yeah Joe. Hi Joe. It has it, in this way you give multiple replacement values in it, and in a in a proper order, and it will replace also. Previously, we were only giving single characters, and it will be, but we can give multiple values into it, and it will replace it in the same way. Now, if I want to give replace H with J, for example, H with P or something else, H, K, then H will be replaced with K as well. Instead of high, it will carry Ki, and it will be replaced it because here it is K, Joe. And this is the purpose of multiple translation. And in this way, you may give from A to Z, and all the values you may replace it, or you may give some few uh, letters to be replaced with a new value, and in this way we use this function. Hopefully you got it. Another example. The third parameter in the mapping to describe character that you want to remove from the string. Okay. Okay. Now, if you want to, want to remove uh, something from a string, some character from string, then you may give as a Z, O, D, N, G, H, T. Now, what will it be its result? I hope you got it. First of all, we want to run it out, and then I want to explain the result. And here it is. Now, XY is, M will be replaced with O, S will be replaced J, A will be O. In the, here's M after Sam, and it will be replaced with O, and, it start from G. G well remain. Even capital letter and small letter are same thing. And sorry, are case sensitive and are not the same. Here G capital will remain so because there is no in the XY, and there is no in in the Z, but only small G is there. We cannot remove it because Z is for removing those characters. That's why we cannot remove capital G. Then double O, we see that O has been written in here. Z is the first character, and it will remove double O. Okay, and then is the n is also in Z, so it will be removed, and I I will remain same. It is not in X or Y. We will not replace it, and we will not remove it as well because it is not in Z. That's good. And similarly, we move forward, and we will go at S because it is not in Z. So we will replace S with J, and similarly, A will be removed, will be replaced with O, and we are taking O, and then E. E is not in Z, so will remain same, and also is not in mapping. So we GIO. So we have got it. First of all, how does it work? We will see in Z, OD, and JT. We may remove from starting from left to right. We may remove these characters. Okay. After that, we will use that mapping from X to Y. Sorry, and M will be replaced with E, S will be replaced with J, and A will be O. And here it is the result at the and okay. Make translation is another way method, just like here. TXT is a good night Sam, X is MSA, and Y is ETO, and Z is equal to OD and GHT. Simple. But here, if we want to get, value, what is str dot make trans, like previously we see that but we were not printing its output, and we were giving only in trans table to it in variable, and after translate, so the result was uh, was that after OD and GHG replacement, deleting, then it has been replaced M with E, S with J, and A with O. So distribution learners, but here what was the result? Unicode result of this. We are seeing that after make trans, here we can see that Unicode is a universal technique, encoding technique. Now it is very popular technique. Previously it was ASCII, and now American Standard for Code for Information Interchange. But here now Unicode is important, and the result is after make trans is in ASCII, because uh, after make trans we have seen that GUDO and all these characters are uh, so it is giving in ASCII all the characters which have been good night time. So all these have been given in uh, in Unicoding here. 97 is equivalent to something G and so on. You will further see in you may Google it or see the Unicoding of what is the value of 97. You know, so we will see that what is the character of it in front of it. Here it is. We have make transfer. Make transfer. So we have seen in detail about this method. We move forward and go back to see another, you know, method with a partition. Returns a tuple where the string is parted into three parts. Okay, let's see. Tuple we have seen already that it is it can have multiple value. One of the four data types which contains multiple values. One is list, another tuple, and then sets and dictionary. All these have different, some difference like ordering or and then indexing, duplication. There's difference, and as we are moving forward in future, we will have have a detailed lecture about all these things in through wcschool.com. Example: search for the word banana and return a tuple with three elements. Okay, what happened? Everything before the match, everything after the match. Okay, three elements. What is this result? Here it is. Text is I could eat banana all day, and x dot, text dot partition banana and print of x. Okay, what will happen? First we see and then we move forward one explanation. Here we can see that I could eat and then banana and then all day. Okay, so how does it work? Because we are giving banana as a parameter here. So before that, it will consider it, substring I could eat, and then banana, and then after that string. So we are giving some threshold value, and banana is a threshold value, and as we have already seen that partition will partition into three parts. That's why banana. If we write banana, then it will consider it in this way. Now, if we write the students and learner here eat, so what will happen? I hope you guessed the answer. If we write eat instead of banana, so what will be result? So eat is now a threshold value. I could will be in, one string. Here we can see eat another, and after that banana all day. Okay, will be the third partition. So we may give some value, a specific parameter to partition, but it will from left will be one string, and it the same value threshold parameter will be one another string, second string, uh, and the right side will be completely string will be another substring, and it partition has partition into partition function has parted three into three functions, three strings, substrings. Okay, definition and usage. The partition method searches for a specified strings and splits the string into a tuple containing three elements. That's good. The first element contains a part before the specific string. We've seen that. Second element contains a specific string. The third element contains a part after the string. We have seen that. Before banana or before eat, we have seen that. This method searches for the first occurrence of the specific string. First of all, it will we have given banana. It will search out banana. Then it will consider it automatically a second substring, and from the string before left side it will be first, and then uh, uh, to the right will be it's a third string, and the value itself will be the second string. Oh, you have got it. Now syntax, what is string? Syntax of it, string dot partition of value. Parameter values, what is or parameter? Parameter value require the string to search for. Okay, more example we see here. If the specifier is not fine, the partition method returns a tuple containing the whole string to an empty string and empty string, three and empty string and third and empty string. Let's see how. Here we can see that. I could eat banana all day. Now text about apples. We can't find. There are no apples in it. String. What will happen? I could eat banana all day. It will return. First part will be complete string. Here I can. The first substring is I could. Then it will. Because the partition function partition function well partition the string into three substring. So other two will be blank in a single quote, and this that's what you can see it. And first string will be all the complete string will be printed partition into it. Here we can see that. That's good. This is the purpose of partition string. So we have seen that what is the purpose of partition. Now we will move forward and see next method. Now, after that, there is another method which is a replace. Return the string where a specified value is replaced with a specified value. So here we go. Replace the word banana. Okay, if we want to replace banana with another value apples, because banana will be replaced with apples. So in this format, banana is the value which is in string. If it is a string, then it will return I like apples. Let's try it out. Here it is. I like apples. Very easy, and there is no issue. I hope so. And then definition of user. The replacement will replace a specific phrase with another specific phrase. Okay, all occurrence of the specific phrase will be replaced if nothing else is specified. Okay. If you use replace function and we don't give any value into it, then it will omit or will delete or replace all occurrence of specific phrase. Okay. So what will be its result? You can see it. String dot replace old value, new value, and count. Okay. Parameters. Let's explain and read it out. Old value required a string to search for, just like banana. New value required a string to replace the old value with, just like we see that we were replacing with apple. And count. Optional a number specify how many occurrences of the old value you want to replace. Default is all occurrences. Good. For more example, let's see it. Replace all occurrences of the word one. Here we can see that text is equal to replace dot one. Okay. One more thing. Remember that we are replacing one with three. Uh, it will replace all the occurrence of the word, not for just one. Just we see in the previous method, only first occurrence of that character has been replaced, but all the others have been left. But here, all the occurrence will be, word will be replaced. So one will be replaced with three. Here we go. 1 1 3 3 was a race horse. Then 2 2 was 1 2. Okay, three 3, where we find 1 and it will be replaced with 3. That's it. Replace the two first occurrences of the word 1. Here it is. Okay, now at the end of in here we are seeing 2 as a parameter as the third parameter. By default, we were seeing that, but now first two occurrence 1 1 has been replaced 3 3, but last one has well remains same because we have given the parameter third parameter 2. It says that from left to right here, from left to right we are moving forward from 1 to 1. It will only replace the one uh, which it will detect first two, occurrence of that one will be replaced with 3, and all the other will be left alone, and only was there at here 1, and it remains same in the result. Here it is. That's why, because we have written 2. But if we don't specify it, it will replace all the occurrence of that one. We have seen earlier as well. Okay, we have reached the end of this, method information, and we may go back. Let's see here. Another is the R find, such as string for a specific value, and returns the last position where it was found. Okay, here it is. Last external string CASA. Okay, there is MICAC in the second position as well, but it will result into CSA. And what is our find? What is result? We see that it will give 12, because starting from at 12. For M is at 0 index, I is 1, then space, and the CACSC, comma, and so on. And starting last, because it only gives you, index of the last occurrence of that string starting from first character, and first character of CAS is starting from 12. That's why it is the result is 12. So this is a function of find. It only gives you the last occurrence, not starting, not midway. It is, only shows the last occurrence of the string, and last occurrence of string, the index value starting from first letter of the last occurrence of that string. rfind method finds the last occurrence of specifier. If rfind method return if the value is not found. If there is no value, then it will return -1. The rfind method is almost the same as the rindex method. Okay, it is same, but some difference will be there. It returns -1, but indexing rindex will throw some error. String the rfind value start end value. We see parameters. Value required, the value to search for. Okay, start option. We have to start a search. Okay, you are familiar with it because any array here in just like tuple or string, character, and so on, multiple values are starting from 0 indexing. 0, M is 0. So here it means that the values first. If we want to start from 2 index, 3 index, something else, so we may write it. And starting option, we have to start the search. Default is 0. Starting is 0, but we may give it something else value starting. Okay, end optional, we have to end the search. Default is to the end of the string. Okay, more example. Where in the text is the last text of the word letter E? We see here word hello, welcome. So it will be here after W. So it will be at I hope you will understand it. Let's see. It is 13th position, because where it is last after COME is a here in welcome. It in welcome, here it is in welcome. E last occurrence is at 13th position, 13th indexing position, so that it is returning 13th. So we are in the last of the letter V. When you only search, we are searching between 5 to 10, starting from 0 H E L L O comma, from comma to we will move forward to welcome. Then we see that. It because E is not included in that 5 to 10. We move go from from fifth index here, 6 digits after comma for hello comma, and then space is there. Then at sixth position W is seventh, and eighth is W. E is a W, and L is a ninth, and C is 10. After that we there's no need of for such thing for it. That's why it is returning. If the value is not found, the R find method return, but not is the method will raise exception. That's good. This is the main difference of R index and R find. Here it is. Minus one has been written because Q is not in this text, but in R index well below you will see that is written that value error substitution substitute not found. It throws an error, but R find function, if it doesn't find any string or character, it will result will return -1. So we have seen this method as well. Now we move forward for R index, such as the string for survival, and returns the only difference is with the R find is we see that it will throw an error if it doesn't find any value enter, but only find last extra value. Here it is. Same with R index. I will not run it. You may run it yourself because it's similar to R find, where the text is last text of the string. Let's see. Same result will be. And R index method finds the last text of the specific value. R index method raises an exception if the value is not found. The R index method is almost the same as the R find method. See example. Here it is same. R it's similar to R find. Okay. Here to require the value to search here more example. Hello, welcome to. Similarly, you will find E, and here it is. We can search it in a subpart similar, but similarly, this is a difference that R find throws whenever some string or character not found, it will give you -1, but R index will throw an error, just like previously we said in R find similar program. So we are not going to run it. You may run it if you want to have clarification about it. Okay, the students and learner. So we have reached at the end of this lecture, and we will continue from R just in next lecture. If you want to contact us, you may contact us at 032059664143. 032059664143 is our WhatsApp number. If you are outside of Pakistan, you may dial Pakistan country code +92 0092, then this number. And similarly, you email us at Bukharibits, BUKHARIBITS at gmail.com, Bukharibits at gmail.com. We will be back for next lecture soon. Till then, goodbye.